Welcome everyone. My name is Nicole and today it is morning in Buenos Aires, Arizona. It's a beautiful, very large place, and this is the third class in that series. And I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. But this class is a 30-minute full body just we'll kind of get to all the things and in kind of a gentle way, and I'll try to offer modifications as we go along. So maybe have a couple blocks handy, and take breaks when you need them. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to begin seated. So find a comfortable seat. Encourage your spine to grow a little. Roll your shoulders down your back. Rest your hands down. And let's begin breathing deeply in through the nose and out the nose. Breathing deeply in and out. Taking a few moments here, connecting to your breath, just focusing solely on your breath. And if you'd like to set an intention for the class, bring your hands to heart center. Maybe just pick a word that resonates with you, something you'd like to see more of in your life. And then drop the hands down, reach your right hand off to the side, and get a little side stretch here. Really pressing down with that bottom hand to lift, and then out with that top. Maybe look up if that's okay with your neck. And breathe deeply. And then inhale, come on up. Reach the hands off the other way and up and over with those right fingertips. Breathing into your side body. And then inhale, come back to center. Roll your shoulders back. And then forward. And let your right ear drop to your right shoulder. And always breathing into your sensations. Inhale through center and then off the other way. Inhale through center. Let's switch the cross on our legs. Hands on your knees. So to wake up the spine some with some spinal circles. Just picking any direction and making it feel nice. And then switching directions. And coming back to center. We're going to move around now onto all fours. Place your wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. And just take a moment here. Sway it out, rolling the shoulders. swaying those hips back and forth. And come to a neutral spine so you can prepare to do some cat-cows. So for our cow, our tailbone tilts to the sky. We press down and away with the hands. That helps broaden across our heart. And then your chin lifts. And for a cat, we pull in through the core, round behind the back of the heart, drop the head, pressing down to really arch behind the back of the heart. And then just go ahead and move between those two at whatever speed calls to you, just trying to match it with your breath. And then come back to neutral. Lift your toe, or lift your chin. Have your curled, oh my goodness. Have your toes curled under, right? Lift your knees, send your hips back and up for downward dog. Adjusting your stance as you need. You can always keep your knees bent. You can stay bent. So you can focus on pressing those hands down strongly, getting the hips high, dropping the head, breathing. Maybe pedaling out the feet. And then send your right toes to the sky and step that right foot between your hands. If you have a block under your hands for that downward dog, that step through can be a little more accessible. Rest strongly at your back heel, pull in through your core, squeeze your legs together, draw your right hip back so your legs are strongly engaged. And then lower your back knee, come up into your hands on your thigh, and get real tall. Help you lift, breathe. If from this lifted position you want to start to sink again, go ahead. Otherwise, just stay nice and tall, working on gauging, squeezing those legs together, staying up, and then come back forward over your front leg, lift your back knee, step, plank, pause at the top, always lower the knees if you would like. One more deep breath in, and elbows in. With control, lower all the way down. Let's bring our forearms out now. Elbows under shoulders. Rest down. Pull in. You can see if you can draw a little more length there. Pick your left foot up. Reach it back further. Do the same for your right. And then maybe you want to roll out the neck here, a little figure eights with the nose, or just hold statically. And pause, press down, lift up, take a few breaths in your highest position here, chin level. hands under shoulders. Roll your right shoulder. Roll your left shoulder. Inhale, roll up a little bit. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, rolling up. And exhale, roll down. Beautiful. Curl those toes under. Press to plank. And pressing up, back up into downward dog. Taking a few breaths here, hips high. And then extend your left toes to the sky. And coming up on the ball of the back foot, lifting through the core, knee to navel. Step through, or don't forget about those blocks. Pausing here, extending out the heel. Breathing. Squeezing those legs together, making them active, core active. And then lower your back knee. Squeeze those legs, lift, come up. Hands interlace, press on the thigh. You can lift, help press yourself up here. Stay here or begin to sink. Just a little. And come back up. Lifting high, breathing. And then exhale. Come over your front foot. Lift your back knee. Step through plank. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Roll your shoulders up, baby cobra. And then exhale through plank, back, through downward dog. And breathing. And then shift back down onto all fours. Wrist under shoulders, knees under hips. You can always maybe have a towel handy if your knees are sensitive, so you can just kind of pull it in and out when you need to. And from here, right toes, or I don't know why I'm confused today. Please forgive me. My right fingers, left toes, or just opposing fingers and toes. Really reach them away from one another, and then curl in and press out. Curl in, press out on the exhale. Extend, curl your back foot in, reach your hand for it, and then kick up. Try to square your chest to the front of your mat. Keep kicking the foot into the hand, that bow resistance, and then release. Come on out. We're gonna switch sides. Right toes, left fingers, or the opposite of what you did before. Really extend away. And then curl in. Exhale, press out. Inhale. Exhale. And pause and extend it. Curl your back foot in. Reach around. Kick up. And square back to the front of your mat. Breathing. And release. Come on out. Beautiful. Find your center and then raise your right hand to the sky. Look up and then thread that hand through. Drop your shoulder, head. Maybe use your left hand to help you roll your heart open. Breathe. Trying to keep your pelvis level, core engaged. And then inhale. Come on out. Take a moment. Recenter. Left hand, look up. Thread through. Shoulder drops, head drops about halfway. And then roll open through the upper back. Breathe. And then come on out. Check it out. And then we're going to open our knees wide. Press your hips back. Child's pose. Rest your forehead down on the mat. Using your hands to press your hips back towards your feet. Breathing. And then we're going to inhale, come forward, shift forward all the way on your belly. Inhale, baby cobra. And then exhale, press back. So inhaling, coming forward. Exhale, dropping down. Inhale, roll the shoulders, lift the chest. Inhale, and then exhale, press back. A couple more. Exhale, pressing back. Inhale, rounding forward. Exhale, dropping down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, press back and stay in child's pose. Go ahead and press up to seated. And drop your hips off to the left. Draw your right foot all the way around. If this bottom leg bothers you, feel free to extend it long. Others, wherever you are, find your sitting bones sit evenly. Core engaged, sit tall. Right hand comes behind you. Inhale, left fingers to the sky. And then you kind of come forward. Hook. Reach straight in and look over your right shoulder. You can always just clasp that knee. Breathe length. And exhale, twist. Slight twist. Might be imaginary. Now keep the twist and just turn your head back the other way. And pause and breathe. And then head back to center. The rest of you can come undone. And lean back, extend your left leg long along the mat, and then draw your right heel into your center. Finding your center again, you're sitting evenly, core engage, twist, and fold over that left leg. Maybe you can use this hand to kind of help keep you twisted, but no, never any forcing. I always mean just gentle, kind of gentle assistance. And then we've come forward, place this long low back, chin lifted, and then I go forward fold from there. Breathe. And inhale, gently come on out. Now we're going to wrap this left leg around. Taking a moment to sit evenly once more, extending the bottom leg if that feels better to you. And then sit up, left hand behind you. Inhale, really reach those right fingers, reach as high as you can to the sky, and then begin to twist, coming slightly forward. Hook here, leaning forward to kind of hook, and then re-straightening, looking over your left shoulder, breathing length, and exhale, gentle twist. And then just keeping the twist, just turn your head back to look over your right shoulder. And then head back to center. Then the rest of you can come undone. You're going to lean back, extend your right foot long, left heel draws in, finding your seat, engaging the core, twisting over that extended leg, coming forward, chin lifting, and then exhale, forward folding from there, maybe using your right hand to kind of help you keep that little twist. Breathing into your sensations. And then go ahead and inhale. Come back up. Let's bring the soles of the feet to touch. Maybe draw them in. Reach behind you. Lift up. Nice and tall. And then open your feet like a book. The binding. Press those together. And then create like this sensation like you're drawing in. So you know you're really active. Pretty challenging. Maybe you want to keep your hands behind you so you can stay nice and lifted and then continue to work on that engagement. Maybe you want to place your hands on the feet or maybe you want to forward fold all over. Wherever you are, breathe deeply, sending that breath wherever you feel tension. Lean back gently. Close your knees. We're going to prepare now to lay it down onto our backs. And draw the knees up, feet as wide as the mat. Cactus the arms, and then we're going to tick-tock the knees off one way. Exhale, inhale through center. Exhale the other way. And then hug the knees in. Give yourself a little roll around here. Maybe grab for the outside edges of your feet or shins. Draw the knees down towards the outside of your torso. Pressing your whole back head into the earth. Releasing, breathing. And then we're going to place the soles of the feet together, coming into reclining Baddha Konasana, Supta, Baddha Konasana. Just for a moment, breathing. And then from here, we're going to prepare for Shavasana. So just start to extend the heels out long, palms face up, shoulders gently roll under. Just take time to find your Shavasana shape. See if you want something under your knees or eye pillow. Do what you need to do so you can find the most comfort and ease in this position, so you can take the next several minutes to completely drop out, let go of the doing. And if you find things arise, just breathe into the sensations. Breathe and let it pass. I'll guide you out in just a few minutes. Always feel free to stay in Shavasana as long as you'd like, or if you're ready to come out, go ahead and roll to your right side and pause for a moment, taking a few breaths. And then use your hands, push yourself back to seated. Taking a moment and just noticing how you're feeling and letting that be okay. Thank you for practicing with me. The light within me sees and recognizes the light within you. Take care.